What was it? The black guy and the two twins?
I think so. All I remember is the black guy, because he did a video for us one time.
Really?
Yeah, for my cheer gym, and it was like we were like, oh my god, this was before we even knew what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And like after it came out, we're like, what? Like,
but like the two guys were like, there wasn't that much of an age difference, was there?
no, I don't think so. But between him,
but he still shouldn't have been texting like 16, 17-year-old boys.
mm-hmm. Antonia's Max, you stop that now.
The Antonia's famous thighs. That's why she's the #1 stripper in Central Florida. So we're going in right now with the Russian manicure drill that's set to clean, clean, clean everything out.
Steven says I was a cheerleader in high school and uni long ago.
There, see, there you go. Cheerleaders just pop up left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So he must have toned arms for dogs. Because the guys have to be really strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
To pick up the girls.
Yeah. Like I was a base. I always asked my coach if I could be a flyer, and he said absolutely not.
That's discrimination. You should have.
It was for the best because I was one of the strongest ones.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're gonna use you on the bottom. It's not. It wasn't anything against.
You were the base of the totem pole.
Yeah, basically.
But you're like, I want to fly.
Yeah, until like I really. There's this one time for shits and giggles. I tried to fly. I like almost broke my collarbone. I was like,
you're like, now I know why girls end up paralyzed.
Like, okay, I'm done. I just used that realization that this is not for me.
Like in Bring It On, the girl's like, oh, you know, they're like, I don't think she's gonna cheer. And she's like, don't worry, guys, I'll be back next week.
Yeah.
And she's all like in a neck brace and everything. That's scary though.
Yeah. Cheer serious.
Isn't there another Bring It On movie that just came out not that long ago? I actually had all of them on DVD.
Really?
Yes.
I had that and then Step Up. Have you seen Step Up?
I have not seen Step Up.
Step Up's more like hip-hop.
Dancing?
Hip-hop dancing.
But like, I was never like a big teen movie. Well, maybe some of them. Because when I was growing up, teen movies were like a big deal. I don't think now they are. But like, there was American Pie came out when I was in middle school. That was, oh my god, everybody was talking about American Pie. She's All That. The Craft. Oh god, I love The Craft.
Yeah. So I was tiny back then. So I always in top, or I was tiny back then, so I was always on top or in the middle. My partner was tiny too.
Of the, what do you call it? The pyramid?
Yeah, basically. Like, there's bases, a back spot, and then the flyer. So the flyer is always your normal, tiny, little girl, super flexible. The base is, like, half her feet, and then the back spot has, like, the ankles in.
Wow, that sounds complicated.
Yeah, it's super complicated. You don't really like know what's going on in general. It's one of those things like cheer lingo.
Like what?
Like cheer lingo, like cheer language.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys got your own lingo?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like when, like there was this one time I brought someone to our practice and they're just like looking at my coach, like all crazy, because he'd be like, okay, so you're gonna do a front handspring, round off, back handspring, layout, like handspring, and he's like looking at me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I got it. And then, like, he's like, how did you even understand that?
You're like, it wasn't even English.
And it just comes easy to me.
Oh, like in Bring It On, where they're interviewing the girl that did
yeah,
on
like
her?
back handspring, double, like layout, with the twisting. Yeah.
And then she's like, okay.
Yeah, she does it all perfectly.
And she's like, anything else?
But that's definitely, it's a whole different language to people that really, like, don't know it.
And the big smiles.
Like there's a trick for the big smiles. You put
Vaseline on your teeth?
Vaseline on your teeth.
Why? Wouldn't that make it like gummy and gross?
Yeah, it would be so gross where you don't want to like close your mouth. So that's why you would always have to smile because you're like.
Oh, like a beauty pageant.
And you would never close your mouth because you have something nasty in your.
And a lot of makeups. They're like, girl, beat that face, beat that mug.
Beat that face. I remember this where there was one competition where I was like, you know what? I'm a contour a 6-pack on me, and I contoured.
Did you put hairspray on top so it doesn't come off?
Whole 6-pack on my stomach, and it came out really well. But I was like, what?
She's like, can you contour mine?
Because like back then, like my stomach was like flat, so it didn't really like, you didn't see anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got my cute little love handles.
Love handles for the boys at the barber college.
No. J. Johnson, my favorite company ever.
Thank you, Mama. So now we're going to do a little coat of primer on the nail. We're going to apply them today with razor clear acrylic. And I'm also going to do a little bit of primer on the inside of the party nails, so that way they adhere really beautifully. Have you seen Smile?
I have.
How is it?
I don't think I watched it to the end though.
Oh, I want to see what the demon looks like. I'm curious.
Yeah. I'm really bad at finishing movies.
Really? It has to be really good in order for you to.
Mm-hmm.
They need to make movies that you can watch while you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Like movies you don't have to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Because I feel that's how most movies are nowadays anyway.
Like, I think I watched the beginning. And I don't know why I do that. Every show that I start, I know it's about to end, and I won't watch the last episode.
I don't watch series because of that, because most of them are pretty crap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I heard Willow was going to end because it's not very good, and I was like, I never even know that was a series.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my pink crystal brush and the Pink Magic Fast Ray monomer with razor clear, because it's actually quite cold inside the office today, which is good. Because I love the winter.
It's weird. I like winter, but I prefer like summer. But when it's like, I don't like being hot.
I hate being hot. That's why I go to Florida in January, the coldest month, because then you can kind of wear a sweater.
Yeah.
But the problem is that like in the morning it'll be like maybe like 60, 70, so it'll be nice and like cool.
That's nice.
And in the middle of the day it'll get like 80, 85,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm sweating my cojones off. It's so hot.
The color is amazing. So vibrant.
Isn't this color beautiful on her?
And then Jason, you're about to slate.
She's gonna get ready to go to Bojangles. These could be your Florida nails. You wanna go to Disney World with me?
I'm so down. I have been like, now that I'm done cheering, I feel like I'm not going to travel anymore. Because that's like the only reason I would travel.
I want to go to San Antonio. I want to visit Six Flags there. Yeah.
Interesting.
They have a Six Flags and they have a SeaWorld.
Wow.
And I've never been to Six Flags actually. I saw the original one in Dallas because it's next to the Cowboy Stadium, and I was like, that's Six Flags? It don't look nothing like Disneyland.
Yeah.
It looked really ghetto, like chain link fence. I was like, that's Six Flags? That's so ugly. Where's the castle? Where's the princesses and the magic? They ain't got that at Six Flags.
No.
They got chain link fences.
Fun.
And cement.
Where did I go? I went to SeaWorld when I was in Florida. That was fun.
Is it pretty?
Yeah. It was big. Like,
but is there like castles and...
yeah, like the Disney World and all of that. Have you been to Disney World?
Yeah, yeah. But not SeaWorld.
Yeah, no. It's pretty big.
But is there like castles at SeaWorld, like a mermaid princess and... Oh.
There's a lot of rides there. I've never been to the SeaWorld that was in Florida.
I've been to the one in San Diego, but man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, same here.
I have been to Legoland.
I haven't got to Legoland.
I went to Legoland when I was in South Korea, and that was crazy. There was people protesting it.
Really?
I was like, why?
For what?
This is a children's theme park, like small children.
Yeah.
They're saying that they were built it on top of like historic artifacts.
Interesting.
And I was like, yeah, but I mean, not with the old and with the new.
Yeah.
And it was really small. Well, no, it was okay. It's a good theme park for like little kids. And then I saw the Ninjago show, and it was all in Korean, and I was like, man, I want a nap now. And then like there was no backs to the seat in the theater.
Oh, so you had to.
It was just concrete,
Just
and I got no ass, so like it was really uncomfortable. I was like hunched over. I was like, oh my god, when is this gonna end?
How long was it?
Like maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, I said something stupid.
I was like, it's a super uncomfortable chair. And it's not in English. There ain't no subtitles anywhere. What did I get myself into? And like I sat stupid close, like front row, like literally right there. But it's kind of cool. Oh, that'll come off too.
Oh, it's a spot.
You gotta put cocoa butter on it. And glutathione.
And what?
Glutathione.
Glutathione?
It'll help even out the color of it, so that way you won't get a... yeah. or an even pigmentation?
Yeah, I have like a really bad one on my ankle because I was playing sand volleyball and by the U of A, and you know it's not like a really good sand volleyball court, so there's like straight up.
You think they really have a good one here because I mean it's it's the desert.
Yeah, but there was concrete underneath, and I dragged my ankle to go get the ball, and I skinned the entire like my ankle. And it just like went really bad, and I would try everything I could to make sure it didn't like scar and all of that, and I gotta keep all of that.
Put glutathione on it. You can get some on Amazon.
Yeah.
Or hydroquinone, but that you need a prescription.
Yeah.
But I've been using hydroquinone since I was like 13. That's why my skin is so even. And I avoid the sunlight the plague.
Yeah.
I don't like being outside.
Yeah.
When someone says, oh, like, let's go hiking or camping, I'm like, let's not.
No, thank you.
Even going to the mall, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Why? Just order it online. Even though, like, when I was a teenager, that was the thing to do, was like, go to the mall. But now it's like, why?
Yeah.
Who wants to go to the mall? Actually, I do like the pretzels at the mall. They're so good.
What is it?
The one that has a hot dog in it is pretty good too.
Yeah. I always get the bites ones.
Oh, those are good too. With the pepperoni in them or just the regular ones?
Just the regular ones.
They should make some with cheese.
Yeah. Like inside of it.
With mozzarella cheese.
You would think that. Like,
somebody would have thought of that already.
Yeah.
You know what? Like one of my guilty pleasures is Taco Bell, and they have an enchilada burrito. Yeah.
Taco Bell?
I do. That's one of my guilty pleasures. Every once in a while, I dabble into Taco Bell.
Someone says, I love your work.
My what?
I love your work.
Oh, thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you like Taco Bell, press the number 4. That's your guilty pleasure. I mean, it's not that bad.
It's honestly not that bad, but...
And they have a huge vegan option menu, too.
Really?
Yeah, their cheese isn't really cheese. And neither is their meat. Their meat is like $1.80 extra. Like their tacos are, I'm not sure what they are. I think they're like silicone or something. So now I am packing the inside with acrylic to make them really, really strong. So that way they will last through her chops. How have you not chipped a tooth? Biting your nails.
You would think, huh?
Yeah.
I would literally bite through the acrylic.
I can't even eat a gummy bear because my teeth will fall off. I have veneers and that's happened.
Yeah.
I used to like gummy vitamins. And then one day I was biting one and then there goes my veneer and I was like, uh-oh. that was not a good day for me. Luckily the dentist was able to get me in right away. But man, that was embarrassing. And he was like, don't look in the mirror, Max. Whatever you do, don't look in the mirror.
So with like veneers, is that the ones where like shave it down?
Yes, but they don't take it down that much like a crown or a cap. So they do take some of your natural tooth down and then they fuse it to the top of it.
Isn't that like, I thought that was like more on the dangerous side, like with all the nerves in our teeth?
Well, that's why they don't take down too much. The other ones, they basically have to like drill your teeth onto a little post.
Yeah.
And then people that do that, they have a lot of issues after.
Yeah.
Like for the rest of their life, they're gonna have dental issues. Yeah, fake teeth are no joke.
I want to get the diamonds.
Oh, that's really trendy right now, huh?
Yeah.
Do you like coffee though?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't like Starbucks or anything like that?
I don't like the
sweet coffees? Really?
Every time I go to like Starbucks, I get like a refresher. I never get coffee.
Really?
Ever.
Well, that's because you're super young though. You don't need any extra energy.
That is true. Because I have ADHD. So I'm like, it doesn't really do much.
Do you take Adderall?
No? I used to take medicine for it, but in high school, I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done using all of this.
I heard Adderall is like either hit or miss because it reacts differently to some people. Like some people, it makes them like super like aware and like really like efficient, and some people it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And some people use it for like appetite suppressant, but I guess it could be hit or miss.
I feel like for me, it just didn't make me who I was.
Oh,
like,
it zombied you out?
Yeah, I was super zombie. I was just like, I don't know, I was just there. Like a different person? I didn't have any personality when I was
Was your mom like, oh my gosh, where has this been all my life? Or was she like, why are you, what's wrong?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it was just strange. It was strange how it reacted and all of that. And it just didn't feel good.
How long were you on it for?
I was on it for years.
Wow.
Like, since I was little.
¿Qué te vas, Gloria? ¿A dónde? Tan temprano. Nos vemos mañana. No vayas a bailar mucho. She's going dancing now.
Ooh. I think I started taking them when I was like 5 or 6. And I didn't stop. Like, I stopped when I was like 13, 14.
Wow.
And like afterwards, like the people that known that I was taking that and like they see me before and now. Like you have so much more energy. Like
you're like a different person.
I'm a whole different person, like personality wise and all of that.
I never had any issues like that. Mine was always in my weight. Because my biggest, well, you remember me when I was really big. My biggest weight was, right now we're using gummy gel to apply diamonds on, was 544 pounds. That's the biggest I've ever, the most I ever weighed. So mine has like never been like ADHD or like, what's the other thing that's very like, no, bipolar?
Yeah.
Bipolar or what's the other one? Autistic. No, mine has been weight. And I still want to lose like 20 more pounds. But the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight.
Yeah. I want to go back to the gym. But just like, not saying like I'm unmotivated, I just don't want to.
It sounds exhausting just thinking about it.
Like I want to. And I feel like I'm more of a person that doesn't want to go because I don't want to look like a dummy. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's what trainers are for.
Yeah,
or your mom.
Buy a trainer.
Well, aren't they free? You're a girl, so it should be easy for you to find a guy that will show you what to do on the machines.
She's Steven. Wow. I was at 275 in 2020. I lost 50 pounds.
Wow, that's amazing. So congratulations.
Yeah, my mom did her gastric sleeve. She lost like 150.
Wow. Oh, I want to lose 150 pounds. Hashtag goals. Hashtag winning. Drinking tiger's blood.
Yeah. So what is like your best selling
product? That's a very good question. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to answer because that's not really my department. I work mostly in manufacturing and marketing. So like what sells the most and things like that. I kind of know, but I think everything actually it's pretty even. I can't say like one thing sells more than the other because I think it's pretty well-rounded. And we're really lucky as a company that we have such a huge variety of products. And I think that's why we're able to have such a huge variety of products because they all sell pretty well. Because we have like colors alone, we have over 2,000. So we have a lot of colors to choose from.
And then for like the process of making it, that, like, where did you start? Because I remember when I was younger, we were just in that little hole-in-the-wall nail salon, and now you're in a big warehouse. Like, how did this come about? So
I worked for a Japanese company. Well, I worked for one company for like 15 years, and then I worked for a Japanese company for a little while too, and I was really unhappy because I kind of felt like I had like plateaued in my career, and I wanted to do more, and I had the resources, like in regards to like knowledge, but not monetary wise to start manufacturing. And that's when social media had just started out. So like people would ask me, they're like, why can't I buy what you're using? And I was like, well, you know what? I have the opportunity to really make a difference in people's lives and really make a product that's really special. And as a nail technician, make something that I know I would want, something that's going to make my job easier, something that's going to not only make me more money as well too, but also look pretty. And that's kind of how it started. And then it took about maybe 1 year of work behind the scenes before we actually launched to the public and started selling to get everything ready. And I would not change it for the world. I've been really, really blessed. The Lord has been very, very benevolent to me and gracious.
Yeah. So Steven says, thanks, it's been a struggle for sure. You look amazing just as you are.
Oh, thank you, but I would look better if I was 20 pounds thinner. And you know, it really comes down to, I think, aesthetics and, you know, you are what you want to be.
Are this all chain?
Yes. When you get used to wearing long nails, we can play around with like more extreme stuff. Like people are like, oh my gosh, don't do anything. When I did my nose again, they're like, oh my god, your nose is perfect. I'm like, not for me.
Yeah.
They're like, why would you change it? I'm like, because. Well, I needed to breathe better. Yeah. I wanted to.
I'm not doing this with you.
No, not that. I mean, plastic surgery is a very personal choice.
Yeah.
It's very, very personal, and it's not for everybody. But for me, I wanted a more masculine nose because my other nose was a little bit too small for my face, I think, and it was a little bit too feminine looking, and it was upturned, and I didn't want it like that anymore.
Cindy said
more extreme.
This is exactly, we make time for things we want, and if something makes you happy, do it.
That's right. You only live once. Unless you live in reincarnation, which I don't. Very simple, very discreet. You know, you can barely even tell that we even put any diamonds on there, I think. Go ahead and put it in, my dear. I think it's very subtle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, oh, just a few diamonds, like 2 or 3 dozen. They're like, your nose is perfect. And I was like, no, I don't like it. And now, like, my brother, when he saw me, he's like, whoa, it's really different. Like,
so you got it, you recently got it done again?
Yeah, it's my 3rd nose job. But I got it done mostly because I developed deviated septum. Do you know what that is?
I think so.
So it's like when you can't breathe properly, you only breathe better on one side of your nostril than the other.
Yes.
And the septum, or the middle part of your nose, mine moved because when I got my teeth done, it happens that they, like, from them pulling or doing whatever, went like this, it moves. So I had gone in for a cleaning and they did an x-ray and the dentist was like, oh, you know you have a deviated septum, right? And I was like, oh, no wonder I can't like sleep at night.
Yeah.
Like I sleep with my mouth open, and then I would wake up and drink water, and then I would have to wake up again and pee. So I was like, oh, well, I need to get that fixed. And it was really bad too. It was a really extreme.
So you needed the nose surgery. The rest of it is just fine.
The rest of me that has also had work done. And everyone's like, oh, your lips are really pretty. And I was like, I think that's the only thing that's real left on my face.
Steven says, a little something to wear when doing the grocery shopping.
At the farmer's market. You know, like, I still want the dirt on my carrots, and I want it to cost $20. Like, have you been to Whole Foods?
And not in a long time.
Oh my god, I bought a bottle of coconut water. It was like $8.
Really?
Yeah. Just like a normal sized bottle of coconut water. Yeah. You can take it out now. We're going to apply shine gel on top of the diamonds because she is a barber. We don't want any men's hair in there. Do you like those barber videos that are from, like, I want to say like Pakistan or like Uzbekistan, one of those Stan countries, where the guys are like getting their faces covered in like wax and they pull everything out?
Yes,
have you seen those?
I have seen those.
They are kind of addicting to watch though, aren't they?
Definitely, especially like one of those nights where like you catch yourself watching it until like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's me playing Pokemon.
Oh my god. That's me with freaking, it's so nasty, but Dr. Pimple Popper.
Is that a game or just watching people pop pimples?
I'm just watching people pop pimples.
Really?
It's so gross. But I don't know, it just gets me like, I just want to watch it.
Like a downward spiral.
Yeah, downward spiral for real. And like even like working with like men's like face and beard and all that, I see them have these like pimples and I ask them like, can I get this?
Do you use a comedone extractor?
You do like a whole process, like gloves and like with hot towel to soften their skin and all that.
Like a facial? I would like my face shaved like with like a barber. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we just started.
But you need like a really sharp blade, right?
Yeah, thermal cleaning.
Good. Look at that. That is some before and after, isn't it?
Oh, Stevie graduated from barber school too.
Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. 2 barbers. My brother's a barber too. He used to be really good at flat tops. Oh, look at those chrome press-on nails. They're so dope. Beautiful. Well, my loves, that's going to wrap up our little demo for today. Thanks so much for coming out today, Miss Asia.
Of course.
And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And what can I say? I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I know that's hard for some of us. And we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next live demo. Bye, everybody.